Hey, dude, viewers. Sorry about my condition right now. I look like crap, but I just wanted people to see what they're doing with the neurophone. They're sweating the hell out of me right now. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. They can turn my sweating on and off with the hypnosis in this neurophone system. You can see all the perspiration just brutally pouring out of my forehead. It's just streaming down, dripping off my nose, as you can see here, and it's basically it's kind of gross. I'm sorry for showing you this, but this is just one of the hundreds of different sensations they can put you through and make you suffer. The CSIS Canada and the Masons that do this to people basically torture them with hypnosis. And I basically have a brother that was interviewed by two CSIS agents that said that they were very concerned about me, and they had reason to believe that I was involved in unsavory stuff, which is absolute BS, in considering the fact that they never approached me. And this is just what my brother tells me they had spoke to him about, and he basically didn't know what to say. And he contacted me and said that that's what had happened. What had happened is I looked up what CSIS was. CSIS was basically like Canada's FBI, Canada's Signal Intelligence Service, Vancouver, and they ended up me and my sister had ended up being really shocked that what the hell, like, why would they have visited Hague? It turns out that when I had talked to my brother about being followed by two CSIS agents down in Vancouver a few months ago, I had ended up being told on the neurophone system, look to your right, as I'm in Vancouver on Terminal and Main, right by the bus station there. And I'm going into the bus station. I look to my right, and it's a black Suburban, a big black Suburban, and it's as I get to the front of it, it's got a CSIS agent there in a full blacked out suit, collar, ear thing going up to his ear, and he walks towards me like he's going to grab me, and I kind of jump back, and I went into the bus station and went into the washroom. He didn't follow me, and when I looked back, there was another agent there, another gentleman in his 50s, same outfit, blacked out suit, thing going into his ear. And they ended up just waiting for me outside of the washroom. They never followed me in, but they ended up waiting for me. And what had happened when I actually peeked my head out about 20 minutes later, they were gone. So basically just a way of them telling me who's doing this to me. But the system is just absolute torture, and they've hurt me so much. They've plagued my mind all day long. With this system. It basically hypnosis on a loop system plus an individual that constantly watches with satellite cam. This is what I've been told by them, and I think the Masons play it as some type of sick game, and that's part of their secret society. That's one of their secrets, is they use people to maybe gamble on, is what they're saying to me. But they've given me so many false scenarios to consider that it just basically discredits your story. And because, you know, when you follow a lead to the end and it doesn't come up with anything, it just dead ends. And then they laugh about it and say it's, you know, just BS, they're lying, and it traumatizes you because you thought it was going to end and it doesn't. But yeah, if these guys don't stop, who knows what could happen to me, right? They've already started affecting my heart and stuff like that. Just horrible physical and mental sensations that they can give you with hypnosis. Anything that you can do with hypnosis, they can do from a distance. And the system is like the devil. It's evil. It's so bad because of what you could do to someone with it. And to think that people in power have this and are using it like this, it's infuriating, because they're supposed to be protecting us. Long story short, I just wanted to get out there some of the things that they do and get it on film. And I had to literally take off my shirt and stuff. I'm in a pair of jeans right now, but it's very uncomfortable because it's just almost having a wetsuit on. They just saturate you with sweat in a matter of, you know, maybe 2 minutes. You're absolutely soaked right through your clothing, and it's just a piss off because you got to change, and you know, you got to make sure you're hydrated in the hot sun and everything. And yeah, it really drains the mind, and not to mention affects you physically, because they can also make you forget to drink water, which is dangerous as hell, because you every time you normally would remember to drink water, your body's trying to tell you something. They can mask that with the hypnosis, so you don't even remember to do it, or you don't get the sensation of thirst. Therefore, you don't drink water. You could walk yourself into a fatal dehydration state, you know, which is really scary. I mean, they've blocked out pain for me before. When they broke my ankle, they had actually, after I'd broken it, they the next day when I was hobbling around with my air boot, it hurt like hell. They actually showed me, they're like, watch, we can block out your pain as well. And all of a sudden, boom, pain's gone, just gone. Still got my air boot on, I'm still walking, but pain's just gone, just totally absent, just like my foot's normal again. And then they go, okay, that's enough, and then they bring it back, and it's like, ow, you know. So I mean, there's no reason why they couldn't block out other things like that, other physical sensations like thirst or hunger. They also mess with your diet. They get you to do a lot of sugary foods for some reason. I'm not too sure why, but huge amounts of sugary foods. Even though you want to eat healthy, they'll push you towards buying crap, which is BS. This morning I went for some wonton soup, and then they just started heckling me about how they're going to get the cook to spit in it. And that was just, I lost my appetite for it, because I knew they could, and I knew they probably would. So I had to cancel the order, and the lady wasn't too impressed. And you know, this is the kind of stuff they find funny, these gang-stalking perverts. You know, anyway, they do all sorts of, anything you can think of that would be horrible to happen to a person, they do. They've admitted to murders. To me, they've admitted to murders, the people they've murdered with this system, which is scary as hell. They've led me to missing persons lists, like that are posted up and around the city, and say, do you want to wind up like them? Shut the hell up about what's happening to you. Stuff like that. And it's scary, because I'm going on YouTube asking for help, and they don't like that. In fact, the last videos I made didn't even make it to YouTube until like a week later. And they've made it very clear that they locked me out of my cell phone yesterday. I couldn't even get in past the key code on an Apple iPhone 6, and they're laughing about it. And then right when I go to the table next to me in this restaurant, I said, can you please record this? They immediately gave it back. They said, we have an absolute clone of your phone, and we can do whatever we want with it. We have access to your iCloud and all this stuff. And they're just, who else but the government would have this kind of technology, right? Or authority. But I don't know what to do. If anyone can get me a signal jammer so I can break the signal, that's what I need. I've been trying in vain for 3 years to get one, and I can't really come up with anything. But it's just, I need help from outside viewers, because you guys being outside viewers, they can't hypnotize anybody that they don't know is going to necessarily see this video, because they're not sure, unless they block the video outright. But thing is yeah, I mean, I try to get help, and they hypnotize the people that I'm trying to get help with to not take it seriously, or just ignore the severity of it. And it's like you're on your own kind of feeling, right? So I have to reach out to YouTube community, because they can't hypnotize you guys. They don't know who you are and where you are. So you can actually give me uninfluenced information that might help me, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate the help, and stay strong for all the TIs and all the gang stalkers out there. Up yours. Bye.